Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do kind of a little first impressions, quick little eye tutorial using the Colourpop Stone Cold Fox palette. Currently this is out of stock, but I will leave the link below and I will update it as soon as it is in stock. Hopefully it's coming back. I don't think it was a limited edition because it still is listed on their website. But basically it's this really beautiful palette. It's one of their bigger palettes and it is all cool tones, which I think is really fun. I really enjoy that cool tones are coming back. I think the trends have been very warm, rightfully so. I mean, who doesn't love like a good bronzy eye? But I think cool tones are a little bit slept on, and I think these are really fun. And it has like different color stories, so it's like more pinks and neutrals, or kind of more pinks, kind of more neutrals, and then more of like your traditional like grays and silvers. So I think it's really fun, has a nice mix of some mattes, some shimmers, and some kind of like fun colors that are matte but have like some sparkle in them, which I think that's pretty. This is the eye that I did today. It's kind of just like a purpley halo eye. I wanted to do something kind of simple, kind of daytime, but also just fun. So I don't really do a lot of eyes, these colors, I don't think, even though my last tutorial was definitely using these kind of colors. But anyways, besides that, but yeah, I did my look today using this first row right here. I used all of the colors, which I thought was really fun. And yeah, if you are interested in seeing me playing around with this palette for the first time, or you just want to see this eye look, or you just like hanging out with me, then let's just keep watching. I am going to be priming with the Paint Chili Paint Pot. Probably I'm not going to end up taking my mascara off in between these, just because that sounds like a lot of pain for my little eyelashes. So hope you guys don't mind, but I probably will keep my mascara on after this first look for the other ones, because I am going to try to film them all in one day. So yeah. Alright, so I think for my first look I want to do something a little bit more daytime and a little bit more pink. So like these areas right here, and then like this first row right here all have like a really nice like dusty pink mauve kind of look. So I'm going to go in with that first. Alright, going in with the big fluffy brush, I'm going in with the two shades Stone Age and Gravity Hill, and I'm just going to start blending those in the crease. Kind of focusing more on the outer corner and the inner corner. I do want to kind of do like more of like a halo eye type thing for this look. So I'm going to be putting it pretty much all over, but putting most of the pigment on the inner and outer, and then just connecting them. So alright, so I went ahead and did it to the other eye as well. Basically, it's just like building up that mauve tone on the outer and inner, and then kind of messily applying it all through the crease, so we have like a kind of uniform tone going on. Alright, I'm going to be taking this shade here called Play It Coal, and it's like this beautiful, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, sorry if there's like a glare, the sun is kind of out. It's like a kind of maroon, like really dark color with some really pretty like raspberry colored pigment, like glitter in it. So I'm going to be taking that shade, and I'm just going to be precisely applying it just on the outer and inner corner. And I like this brush because it has kind of a point, so I'm able to like kind of blend it into the crease as well. I am getting a little bit of fallout from these shades, but honestly that's fine. I don't really mind fallout that much. And with this shade, I'm going to try not to connect it through the middle because I want all of this to be very open. So I'm just going to be working on blending these until it looks how I want it. And don't worry if you get too much on the lid, you can always go back in with your primer and kind of clean it up. Alright, so I went ahead and did the same to the other eye, and you can see it's getting really dark and a little bit messy, but once you apply the shimmer to the center, it's going to be fine. But what I am going to do is take a brush similar to the one I used to apply it, but with nothing on it, and just kind of try to smooth out some of the darkness without blending too far into the middle. Alright, and for the center of the lid, I'm going to be applying this shade here, which is Mystery. It's like a very shimmery like pink color. I am going to go ahead and spray my brush with that just because I want it to be really intense. And you're just going to be applying that straight down the center. I have kind of this like little flat brush, and I'm just going to paint it on. And I'm kind of just moving the brush like this once I have all the pigment on, and then that kind of is helping like distribute the shimmer to look like it's a little bit more blended than it actually is. Going back in with that deeper shade that I used on the outer and inner, I'm just kind of trying to tap it on some spots that I feel like lost their pigment a little, and this will also help kind of blend the center along as well. Taking a brush just with the kind of beigey bone color in it, and then just cleaning up this inner part. So I don't want this to be like right here to be like too dark. I don't want it to look like I have a black eye. Also gonna apply that bone shade right underneath my eyebrow just so we don't have like too messy of an eye look. For the lower lash line, I'm just going to take those two shades I started with, those like lighter and mid-tone dusty pinks, and just run them tightly along the lash line. I don't want it to be too dramatic because I do want this to still be like kind of a daytime look. So we're just going to do it right along the lashes. If you wanted to get crazier with this, you could totally like mimic the halo eye on the bottom as well and do like the darker shade tightly against the lashes on the inner and outer, and pop on like some liner in your waterline. Jeez, I can't speak. For the inner corner, I'm going in with this shade called So Fine, and I'm just gonna pop it. You don't want to do too much of this, obviously, because it's a halo eye, but I have to have like a little bit of an inner corner pop, so I like to just pop it right there. Alright, I am going to go apply my mascara and maybe some lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright, and that is my finished look. I went ahead and just paired it with kind of like a deeper pink, like kind of dusty pink shade. It's a little bit more bright than I was expecting, but I paired it with a gloss to kind of tone it down. I didn't put any lashes on because I thought it looked really cute and fluttery. This look is going to be particularly flattering if you have green eyes. I have blue eyes, but this really makes the green in them pop, and I think it looks really pretty. I'm not really always a fan of like dark purples. I don't really use them a lot, but I think this came out really pretty. The shades in here so far I think are really nice. They are a little bit like prone to fallout just because they are kind of softer, especially the mattes. The shimmers are pretty. They're not as, I prefer like a more sparkly shimmer, but that's just me. Just personal preference. Sorry, I cannot speak today, guys. But they are really pretty and like kind of metallic, and I think it came out really nice. I really like it, and I think it's cool that I basically just used all of these shades in this first row. So it's really nice how they set this up to kind of just like every row can correlate with each other, as well as you can just use all the shades as well. But yeah, I think this is a really fun way to get some more cool tones. I feel like this is more of a wearable way for some people. Some people, I think when they think cool, they think like grays and blacks and silvers, and maybe that's just not flattering a lot of people's minds. I like that, but I understand it can be a little bit of a, you know, scary way, especially if you're into like bronzy, warm makeup. So I think the purples are really nice, and I think they'll look flattering on everyone. And a really fun like fall kind of cool toned. I think this is really pretty, obviously all year long, but if we're getting into the berries and the mauves for fall, I think it's just really cute. Alright guys, so that is my finished look, and you know, basically just my final thoughts on this palette. I really like it. I would definitely recommend picking it up. Like I said earlier, I know it is out of stock right now, but I'll try to update the description as soon as it is back in stock. Hopefully it comes back, because I think this is a really nice palette. Pretty affordable for the size and the amount of shadows you get. Colourpop, I know they're kind of, you know, they do a lot of palettes a lot, really fast, but I think they do come out with some really good products, and this is actually my first powder palette from them. I've only used their Super Shock shadows in the past, like the jelly ones, so I was really impressed. I really like the look that came out of it. I think this is pretty wearable, and like I said, I like it for fall. I think it's pretty. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Please Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!